What up, y'all? It's your boy R to the A to the S. Yes. Ross. And I'm here to talk about the movie The Artist. And does The Artist deserve Best Picture award? We know it's getting nominated for the Golden Globes. Probably going to get nominated for the Oscars as well for Best Picture. I'll give you my opinion. Do I think it should win Best Picture? I think this is a great film, but I don't think it's the best film of 2011. Now, this movie definitely has some positives. I mean, the silent picture thing is a very creative idea, you know what I'm saying? That very risky, I think, to pull off this type of film. John Goodman in this film kills it. I love John Goodman in this film. I'm not a big John Goodman fan. I mean, Dan from Roseanne, come on. But, I mean, he does a good job. They even got a dog actor that was great. Yes, I said dog. Yes, an actual dog. The dog was, I mean, as silly as it sounds, but the dog was a good actor. I love this dog in this film. The film definitely has some very humorous parts in here. I think the film is a good romantic film. And when I say romance, I'm not talking about a sexual relationship, but I'm talking about just a love relationship between two people, but it's kind of unspoken love, but you can see it through actions. So I really thought that was good as well. But the movie has too many flaws, in my opinion, for it to be Best Picture. Number one, and this is probably going to be controversial for some, but the lead actor didn't do a great job. I think he did a good job, but it wasn't a great job. I really didn't feel connected to him until like the middle towards the end when things began to change in his life and how he dealt with it. I began to see some depth there, but at first I really just didn't feel any depth, no connection there. I mean, he was a cool dude, but I didn't really feel him as an actor. And being a silent film, I really expected some of the non-verbals to really capture me in. Now, I'm not a silent film fan, but when you don't have talking, then I think the action and the non-verbal expressions should capture you in. You think of somebody, he's not a silent film actor, but think of somebody like Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood does not have to say a word in certain scenes. But you know, when you see Clint Eastwood, that facial expressions, whether it's the good, bad, or the ugly, whether it's the Dirty Harry films, just Clint Eastwood, non-speaking parts, just speaks volumes. Sometimes Denzel does the same thing. My problem with this film is I didn't really feel the non-verbal acting of this guy who plays George, I believe is Valentine. So that's one of the flaws. Another flaw, of course, being a silent film is that sometimes I just really didn't know what was going on. I mean, they would speak, and you would try to read their lips, but I didn't know what they were saying. I believe they were speaking English, but it was going so fast, like, I wonder what they said. And that messed me up. Like I said, if the non-verbals was there, okay, I can figure it out. But a lot of times I'm trying to figure out, okay, what did they just say? And they didn't have the words, you know what I'm saying? Like they did at times, they had like the words of what the actor just said. I guess those were the important parts, but I just felt that I needed to know more the verbal speaking. And that just really messed it up. But I mean, again, I think it's a great film. It's a black and white film. I thought it was going to be a black and white film in the sense that it was going to look like a 1920 film. It didn't. It looked like sort of like, what was the name of that movie? I cannot think of the name of that movie. But it just looked like a modern movie done in black and white. So, I know what I'm talking about. Y'all know the movie The Veil. The Veil. I cannot think of it. Anyway, forgive me. But, again, I think it was like great looking. It had some dramatic scenes, definitely. But again, that was towards the end. A lot of the beginning, it was humorous, but I wasn't like, wow, this is the film of the year. So, my opinion, no. If it wins, I wouldn't be terribly upset. Like I said, it's a great film, but I don't think it deserves the best picture. I'm sorry. Not to me. It panders to that audience, but to me, it doesn't deserve it. So that's my opinion. Love to hear yours. This is your boy, R to the A to the S. You want to follow more of my opinions, you can go to youtube.com/BlackRas. That's youtube.com/BlackRas. Triples.